Welcome to BitBillions. I'm David Newman. I'm going to go through the website for you from how to join up all the way through into the dashboard, the earning sources, compensation plan, basically everything on the site, and show you how it all works and how to navigate around it. So right now, as you can see, I'm at the starting page. So this is where you would start if you first are looking to join up. Someone sent you a link. This is where it'll bring you. From here, there's a few different places that you can click on to start. As you can see, this top part here is scrolling around, and you have a join now. On each one of these different pages, there's a different join now. I can just quickly go through. You see, it's get started now. On the next page, start earning now. The other place that you can join is from launch your earnings, and there's also other links which will end up getting you to a screen by going through to the earning sources down below. So let's just do it as a join. Once you click the join now, it will take you to a sign up page. It will tell you who your referrer is. As you can see, it's a very long member ID as a number with a lot of numbers and letters. That's an actual blockchain address. So that's the reason it is like that. You cannot change your member ID, so you've got to make sure that you do remember it. Your password is also a combination of letters, uppercase, lowercase. There could be numbers in there as well. Now all you do is you enter your email. Make sure that you do use an email that you are going to be able to get email to. Click on join, and then your account is registered. Now you can sign in. So we'll click on sign in. It goes into a sign in page. Now if you've forgotten your details, as you can see there's a forgot sign in details. You can click on that, restore credentials. You've got a choice. Do you know your member number, which is a username, which is that long number, or if you don't, so we'll click no, you can recover it with your email. So I'll just put in the email. When you click submit with the email, it'll tell you the different member IDs that match that email, and then you choose which one you're after. We go back to the sign in page. We've got sign in details. We can say yes, we do know our member ID now. We put our member ID in. It's easiest normally to cut and paste. Click submit, and that will send you a new password reset instructions to your email. So we've now got our member ID and password. We can now log in. You can choose whether or not to save your password if you're using Chrome like I am, and Firefox would normally do the same, give you the option. And we'll come to the start of the dashboard. As you can see at the top, it says it's a free member. It says estimated monthly earning potential of $19.83, which doesn't sound like much, but that's because at this stage the big earning sources haven't come out yet. You have these little pop-ups here. As it says, once we get our core products finished, you'll be earning Bitcoins like a champ. Yeah. You can close those just by clicking on the X. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the menus here. And the first one I'm going to start with is right at the top right where it says My GBBG. On that, the first one you can see there is My Profile. So we're going to click on that. And that brings you to all your profile information. As you can see, status is free, your member ID, email address, payout address, which at the moment says unknown, and it says your referrer. So the important thing here is your payout address. You need to have a payout address to be able to earn commissions. So to update that, you would just click on update, and here you've got to put in your Bitcoin address. A Bitcoin address from a wallet, whether it be Coinbase or Strongcoin or Hive or any of the wallets that are available. Okay, so I've got a Bitcoin address in. We click on submit. Details have been updated. So now if we go back to the info, it will now have the payout address. Okay, the other tab on this one is security. And as it says, it's not yet implemented, but there will be two-factor login, secondary passwords and that. And the only thing that those are going to affect is your email address and your payout address, because as you can see, they're the only parts that can be changed. So we'll go back to the dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see at the top, it shows you your direct referrals, co-founder potential, and your points. Being that this is a free account, there's no points there at the moment. The other thing just under that is quick tools, and it opens up on the notices by default. And at the moment, you can see there's a warning: co-founder upgrade price increasing. Do not miss out on this. I'll quickly go to there just to show you that. This is what's happening with the co-founder upgrade price. As you can see, currently it is in the $60 each. That one there. It's very close to going to the $70 each, and the lower it gets, closer it gets to zero being available, the more it'll increase it. Effectively, it increases $10 for every 250 that are sold until they're all gone. Once they're all gone, it'll actually move into the matrix stage, and I'll talk about that shortly. Dive back into the status. And the status here, you can see it gives you a few different ones. It gives you BitBillions. Status is a free member, so there's only one matrix pool. I want a car, BitFeud, and my Bitcoin rewards. On this, it is all free members. And as it says there, that gives 1,000 GBBG points potential for each. It also gives you an upgrade button. If you do click on that upgrade button, it will then take you to the upgrade page. And on the upgrade page, it gives you a lot of information about the extra benefits that are available for you. And on the right hand side, it'll have the different ways you can upgrade, either Bitcoin or PayPal. If you click on that, there's a couple of different ways, as I said, Bitcoin or PayPal. PayPal is pretty straightforward. Most people have used PayPal before. With Bitcoin, if you go to the Bitcoin page to upgrade, it'll come up with this screen. And what you have to do with this screen is, if you're going to pay with Bitcoin and you have not got an app associated on your computer with Bitcoin and you click on the pay with Bitcoin, it won't work. So on this screen, as you can see, it's got a pay with Bitcoin, which is a button. Don't use that button unless you have an app associated with Bitcoin on your computer. What you should do is use this address just underneath the button as your sending address for Bitcoin. Send the amount that it shows just above here, 0.1062 in this case. Send that to that Bitcoin address, and all you do is you just copy and paste it. So copy it, paste it into your wallet where you're sending it from, and that will do. Then email bitbillions@gmail.com and tell them your member number that you're sending. When you do pay with Bitcoin and with PayPal, it doesn't matter which, allow at least 24 hours for processing, because you've got to allow them time to actually process the upgrade. Just to show you what it looks like with co-founder members and premium members, this is another account. And as you can see on this one, the BitBillions is at a co-founder member, so there's two matrix pools. The I Want a Car, BitFeud, and My Bitcoin Rewards have all got 5,000 points potential because they're all premium members. And it also shows you on these ones the status expires, on when it actually expires. So you can renew it before that expiry date, and it'll just add on the amount you renew, whether it be 1 month, 3 months, 12 months. You can add that on to the end of that. It doesn't start from when you renew it. Always try to renew before your expiry date. Otherwise, if you have an ad set up on one of them, which we'll talk about later, it will actually drop off and you'll have to put it back in. The next tab is referring. The referring link is the first thing it'll show you there, which is the link that you need to promote to get referrals yourself. It also gives a direct link to the marketing materials, which is just down a bit further, so we won't go there at the moment. It also tells you your referrer and your referrer's email address. It's a good idea to contact your referrer because they might be able to help you. And the last thing it tells you there is your payout address, which, as you would remember, we just set up before in the profile. The counts is the next one. This is the count of the different memberships. BitBillions, you've got founders, co-founders, and free members, giving a total of 110,540 members currently. In BitFeud, there is no founders or co-founders. That's why it's got the NA in there, just like there's an NA and Premier for BitBillions. But there's 370 Premier members, and the remaining members are free members. I Want a Car, there's 319 Premier members at the moment, and My Bitcoin Rewards 451. Those figures will change constantly as new members come in and members upgrade. Notice as we already went through, so the last one on this is webinars. And on the webinars, you can see any upcoming webinars, which right now there isn't any upcoming in the near future. It also shows past recorded webinars. So there's two there that you can listen to at the moment. The next one on the menu is Keys to Success. And that one we start with the compensation plan. Right now we're in the co-founder stage, and we'll be in the co-founder stage until we reach 6,715 co-founder accounts. While in the co-founder stage, there is two ways that you can earn. Both of those are from referring other members. So you have the co-founder referrals. For any member who you personally sponsor that upgrades their account to a co-founder status, you'll earn 40% of the Bitcoin value of their upgrade, provided you're a co-founder or a founder yourself. Free members do not qualify for this compensation. So you've got to upgrade to qualify for it. And as I said before, and Matt showed you before, the co-founder price is increasing. So that means that the 40% that you get as a co-founder upgrade commission will also increase as that increases. Earning source referrals. This is for the other three earning sources. A direct member that upgrades to Premier, you would get a 20% commission. A second level, so that's one of your referrals, you'll get a 10%. And for a referral, which is a third generation referral, you will get 5%. Once again, you need to be a premium member to qualify for those. The next stage, once we have the 6,715 co-founder accounts, will be the matrix stage. Once we hit the matrix stage, there will be the profit share pools, the matrix bonus for 7 levels, it's a 3x7 matrix, and direct referral bonus. So going through those ones, the profit share pools, there's going to be 3. The founder members pool, the co-founder pool, and the members pool, which is basically everybody. So the founder members are the only ones that will share in the founder member pool. That's going to be 10% of the revenue shared. The co-founder pool will also be 10% of the revenue, and all founders and co-founders will share in that pool. The members pool will be 30% of the revenue, and all members will share from that pool. And the way you earn from these pools is determined by the number of points you have. So for each pool, the amount of money in it will be divided by all the points of the eligible members, giving a point value. Then your points times that point value will be the amount that you will get. The matrix bonus is the next one. So what you earn there is 7% of the member pool point value of all the points earned by members in your downline for 7 levels deep in your matrix. The value it will be to you will be the equivalent of 7% of all the points beneath you for those 7 levels times the point value for the members pool. The direct referral bonus is worked out exactly the same way. The only difference is that it is only paid on direct referrals, not everybody in your downline. They can also be outside of your matrix. So even if they are 5,000 people below, you still get a direct referral bonus because they are sponsored by you. Payouts is very simplified. All it is the 15th every month there will be payouts. And the payouts will be for everything in the previous calendar month. Not everything in the month leading up to from the 15th to the 15th. It's in the previous calendar month. So from the 1st to the 30th or the 31st, whatever it is for that particular month. As you can see on here, all the commissions you earn in January will be paid on February 15th. All the commissions you earn in February will be paid on March 15th. The next tab is the basics. The basics page has a bit of information on the stages that GBBG is going through, a little bit on referrals and points, and also some entrepreneurship details we'll have a look at. So as you can see here, it just talks about the founder stage, which is a stage that's already complete, the co-founder stage, which is the current stage that we're in now, the matrix stage, which is what we will go into after the co-founder stage, and also at the bottom there it talks about referrals and points and pretty much the commissions that people are getting at the moment because of that. It also gives a link to the compensation plan. We've already gone through that. On the entrepreneurship tab, What it does is it gives some ideas on things that people should be doing, to look after their business. As you can see in the blue points there, some of the things it asks what you're doing to develop your plan for your business, and it's just to give members an idea on what they should be doing. Advanced strategies, which there will be some videos and things that will go on there shortly. The next one's an important one, and one that you should direct referrals to and people that have questions to a lot, is the FAQ. The FAQ goes over different sorts of questions to do with basics, membership, points, earning sources, payments, tools, how can you get Bitcoins, can you have multiple accounts. As you can see, there's a lot of different things there. It goes over most of the questions that people have. If you cannot find an answer on this page to a question you have, then contact customer support. Most of the time you'll be able to find an answer to what you're looking for on this page. The next menu item is marketing materials. Marketing materials gives you different banners, text ads. Later there may be some email copy on that on there as well. For BitBillions, Bitfeud, I Want a Car, My Bitcoin Rewards, and POW. Later, if there's other earning sources, then the other earning sources will also have marketing materials in there. You can use them just by copying the links they have here. It will automatically have your own referral link embedded in it. So you can copy that. For example, this top one, which is a text ad, you can copy that code onto a site and it'll come up as it says there. And it's straight up, it's a referral link that someone will click on and they'll go to your referral ID. Okay, on the My Data tab, on the My Points, as you can see here, it tracks your points from all the different earning sources and it gives you totals for each one of them as well as a total for the month. Now, normally your current points, as you can see in the top there, it's got points total of 24,635. Normally your current points will reset every month. During the co-founder stage, your points will continue to accumulate until we hit the matrix stage and they are paid. Once you do get paid for your points, your current points total will go back to zero and you will earn monthly and you'll be paid monthly for those points. The My Earnings tab is where you can see how much you've been paid and how much you have in pending payments. This is based on the referral commissions, not on your points. So as you can see on this, at the top left it shows the earnings paid, and the top right in the blue there it's got earnings pending. Now remembering that depending on what time of the month you're looking at this, some of the earnings pending won't be paid until the following month. So if you have earnings that were in the first 15 days of the month, then those ones won't get paid until the following month. You can see your pending detail and also your paid detail, and you can see it down to 3 levels. So you can see if you click on here, you've got direct level, generation 2 and generation 3. You can click on that and it'll go through for each one. The paid detail will show you all of your payments that have been made all the way back to when you joined. It'll tell you what they're for. Most of them, as you can see in this case, premium membership upgrade, and you also have your co-founder membership upgrades. Transparency tab shows all the earnings pretty much from the company and all the earnings for the matrix, as well as your point values and the earnings that you will get from that. As you can see, it breaks it down into matrix summary and operation summary. Now the matrix summary also includes your referral commissions. If you look at the amounts around the 15th of the month or just before that, and then you look at them just after the 15th, after they've done the commission run, you'll see that the matrix summary totals will go down a little bit. The point values will go down a little bit because the points data won't change until after the matrix is set, because once that happens, those will all zero every month. But while we're in the co-founder stage, you'll notice that on the 15th of each month, there'll be a slight change in them. They'll go down a little bit, then they'll increase for the rest of the month, then they'll go down a little bit as referrals get paid. As you can see, the founders and co-founders matrix summary amounts there of 4.98, 222, 106 are both the same. That's because they're both sharing 10%. The members is sharing 30%, so you'll find that that will always be 3 times larger than the other pools. The points data underneath that shows you the amount of points for founders, co-founders, and all members combined. Then it'll give you a points value for each. That points value is taking the pool balance divided by the amount of points. That's how they come up with that points value. Then underneath that you can see the My Pool shares. And what that tells you is, with the amount of points that you have, how much those points are worth to you currently. So you can see on this particular one, there's a co-founders pool and a members pool, and then the total. With your mouse over any of these figures, it'll tell you how much each one of them is worth in US dollars. The top menu part goes into the different earning sources, co-founder referral upgrades, and then the earning sources, Bitfeud, I want a car, my Bitcoin rewards, and the other. The other, at the moment, you can see there's POW revenue and premium ad revenue. POW has only been earning since March, and the premium ads have only been earning since February. So this will change a lot as other things get added and also other ones grow. Each of the earning sources will give you your upgrade revenue, the compensation paid. In the case of Bitfeud, because it has the flash sales, it will give you flash sale revenue as well as the winner payouts, and then it gives a summary down the bottom here. So it gives you all of those figures combining in a total for operations and the amount to matrix pools, which because they share 50-50, you'll see that figures are the same. For I want a car, you see there's the upgrade revenue and the referrer compensation paid and the amount that goes to the drawing pools. Now those drawing pools are the amount that are going to be paying for a car when somebody wins a car, once they hit enough money for that, which could take some time, but it'll get there eventually. So when that does happen, obviously that'll be a big amount out of the pool, because the pool will reset to 0 at that stage. In a similar way, My Bitcoin Rewards does that. So you can see you've got the My Bitcoin Rewards upgrade revenue and the referrer compensation paid. Then you also have payout details for the pools. So you can see there's 2.5 Bitcoin, a bit over 2.5 Bitcoin that have gone into each pool, but the payouts for them are for the actual drawings. And you can see here, it gives you the date, who won it, and the payout address. So you see there's a couple here that did not have a payout address, so they could not receive their funds. Each one of the pools, it tells you the amount, and if there was more than one page, it would go to the extra pages, and that obviously will happen later. So the transparency goes over pretty much all the financials of the company. The next page is the referrals page. The referrals page gives you 7 generations of referrals. It does not give you your matrix. However, it gives you a good idea on what your matrix is going to be like. The details you currently get on your referrals is their member ID, their email address, the date they joined, how many direct referrals they have. Then it also gives you information on their activity. So it'll show you how many points they have in each of the earning sources, as well as the status they have on each of the earning sources, whether they're a premium member or a free member. It's a good idea to contact your referrals, either at several levels below, because you can help them out and encourage them along and see if they need help with anything, see if they are interested in upgrading, things like that. At the top, it gives you a total number, your direct total, how many referrals you have. GBBG News is the next one, which is the blog post page for GBBG. The other things that it will show on here is prizes and payouts. So you can see there, if I click on prizes and payouts, it gives you all the different winners there. So you click on that, 27th of the 5th, which was today. 5 members won a Bitcoin flash sale. It also gives you news on upcoming events, To go back to the dashboard, you can either click over here on dashboard or just click on the back button. The forum. The Bitcoin forum is separate from the GBBG site itself. It'll come up as a separate website, so it opens in a new window. On the Bitcoin forum, if you haven't already registered, you would have to make a membership ID in there, and then you can go in, even if it's a different language. You can see there's several different languages there. There's Russian, there's Spanish, there's French, there's German, and several others there. There's not a lot of posts in the other language, and I think the main reason for that is a lot of people do not know that they're even there. So if you do have members of other languages around, it's definitely worth letting them know that this forum exists, so that once they do get a few members in there, they can help each other out, especially in the foreign languages. There is a lot of good information on the forum. It's worth getting in there if you do have questions. It's a good place to get questions answered. As I said before, always look in the fact first, because most questions people have will already be answered there. But this is another good source for getting ideas, talking to other people that are involved, and just making friends in some cases. The last menu item here is the Bitcoin News. Bitcoin News is just a straight link to the CoinDesk news, which is considered probably the best as far as Bitcoin news websites. So it just links directly to there, so you're getting news from around the world. As you can see there on this front page, there's 3 things there pretty much from the last 24 hours, and there's probably more just under that. And yeah, there's a lot of information there, as you can see. A lot of good articles. Whether you're interested in keeping up with them all or not, that's up to you. The last thing on the website itself here is the Google language tool. So if you do have someone in a different country that you wanted to promote it to, then they can always just click on the Google language tool here, and that way it comes up in their own language. On here you'll see this little box. If you're used to this menu, obviously at first you probably won't be, but once you are used to that menu, if you want, you can just click on that box and it brings it down into a smaller menu, so you've got a little bit more room on the side there. The co-founder potential. This shows an estimated future co-founder account value, and I want to explain how they've come up with that figure. It currently says $208,535.92 as an estimated future co-founder account value. It's based on a long-term revenue strategy of $35 per month per active member. That revenue coming from premium membership upgrades, premium advertising sales, GBBG where projects, outside product sales, and other sources. Because the co-founder members have a fixed position near the top of the matrix, we predict a co-founder could generate roughly $69,500 worth of Bitcoins a year if they achieve all of the following. This is very important. An entirely filled matrix genealogy, at least 50% active members in downline, 100 personally sponsored referrals, and maximum points each month. If they get all of that, then the prediction is that they'll be earning about $69,500 a year in Bitcoins. Now, if they're earning that sort of amount of money in Bitcoins with that co-founder account, it is very feasible for somebody to be willing to offer 3 times the year's revenue for the business. That 3 times 69,500 just happens to work out to be that 208,500. That's where the figure comes from. As you can see there's currently only 2,035 co-founder upgrades remaining. And it is important because the co-founder upgrades, this is it. There will never be co-founders offered ever again. The only place you will ever be able to get them again will be in the marketplace, which will be somebody else selling you a position. And when they're selling a position, the chances are it's going to end up costing a lot more than what the current prices are. And the last thing we need to look at is the earning sources. To get to them, we go through this red button. And as you can see, it's got Bitfeud, I Want a Car, My Bitcoin Rewards, POW, Track My URL, and GBBG Where. Now you'll see that the bottom 3 are a little bit different to the top 3. The top 3 there are earning sources within GBBG. The bottom 3 are separate from GBBG. So POW, which stands for Preservation of Wealth, is a separate company that GBBG helping members build wealth through precious metals, gold and silver, and also build a business to earn commissions based on their activity there. What the POW page here is basically a promotion page for that. So it gives a lot of information about the Preservation of Wealth program, and members can join up directly from this. You can see there's the join now. If you join up Preservation of Wealth, you then get to give your referral link to GBBG, and what will happen is any of your direct referrals, if they go to this page to join up, they will end up joining up under your link. If any member, whether they're underneath your referrals or whether they're underneath anyone else, if they go to join up and their sponsor is not a member of POW, then instead of going to their sponsor's referral link, they'll go to one of the GBBG members that has supplied their referral link to go into the rotator that goes on all of the pages. Any of those members could have their link turn up on this join now. The benefits of joining Preservation of Wealth through GBBG is that you're getting 5,000 GBBG points every month when you receive an option ship, as well as you get the chance to have your referral link added to this page on somebody else's GBBG membership. Because if their sponsor is not a member of POW, then it is a random link from the GBBG members that are in POW. If you do join up on the POW, there is a current status which says if you're a member, you need to send an email to bitbillions@gmail.com with your GBBG member ID number, your POW member ID number, and your POW referring link. That way you are included in the advertising rotation. As well as you need to link it to a GBBG member ID number so that you get your 5,000 points each month. The next one's Track My URL. Track My URL is a URL shortening service which you can use to shorten your URLs. You can join and activate that. You can join it for free. There is a Premier type membership for it for a few dollars, and you can use that. The last one here is GBBG Ware. GBBG Ware is the software development side. If you know someone with software that needs software development, you could get them to check this out, and they may be able to get the solution here. And the money that they're spending on it, a lot of that money will come, a lot of the profit will come back to GBBG, to the members. Okay, we're back on the earning sources: Bitfeud, I Want a Car, and My Bitcoin Rewards. So we'll start with Bitfeud. Okay, Bitfeud has a couple of different things. The main thing with Bitfeud is that you can get half price Bitcoins. And what happens is they have a sale, and at a random time within 15 minutes before to 15 minutes after the time that's set for the sale, as you can see, the next sale, it currently says is June 2nd, 9 a.m. You can purchase, in this case, 0.06 of a Bitcoin. You can purchase it for half price, 0.03. The way this works is that if you are one of the winners, and in this particular case there's going to be 5 winners, you then send in the 0.03 Bitcoin and you will have 0.06 Bitcoin sent back to you. To participate in the flash sales, you have to be a premium member, although they have one flash sale every 6 months, or sometimes more often, for free members. So the majority of the flash sale winners will be the premium members. As you can see on this, it says button pending. What will happen is there will be a button will come up. You click on the button. If you're one of the first 5 people, you've won. If you do not win, you still get 100 points, 100 GBBG points. So you still get something for it just for participating. As you can see on this one, on this account, being that this one's a free member account, it says the next sale is not open to free members. There's a new sale every week, but only certain sales are open to free members. Earning points on Bitfeud involves watching a video. You have 23 seconds of a video to watch. Premium members can set up a video. As you can see on this account, because it's a free account, it doesn't have a video spot to put a video. If I go to an account that is a premium member one, you'll see a My Video. On the My Video, all it has is a YouTube ID for a video, the website you want to promote, and your promo text. And what we'll do is we'll go to watch them, and this is how you earn points. And as it says here, free members can earn up to 50 points per day for a maximum of 1,000 points. Premium members can earn up to 1,000 points per day for a maximum of 5,000 points per month. And to upgrade, you go to the upgrade. We'll have a look at that next. But for now, to watch a video, all you do is click on watch video. You can see there's a countdown timer for whoever's put it on. So that's a premium member has put that video on. That will run through. You've got to watch it a minimum of 23 seconds. You can see that this info here is the information that they've put on when they set up the video. So they've got the heading there and the link. People can watch the whole video if they want, or as soon as that comes up with saying 1 plus 1 point, watch another, you can click back on there. To upgrade, you would click on upgrade and it'll tell you the different details for what you can get as an upgraded member, which was mentioned earlier on the website. Your referral commissions for 3 different levels. You also get more points, plus you can have your own video on the site and you get unlimited clicks. It's very similar to upgrading as what it was for a co-founder. You've got a choice of Bitcoin or PayPal. You have 4 different setups you can do. You can do a 1-month upgrade, 3-month, 6-month, or 12 months. The 1-month upgrade you can only do by Bitcoin, not by PayPal. The PayPal is a slightly higher amount because of the fees involved. And also, when they do get it in PayPal, they then have to convert it to Bitcoin, so there's double fees. The flash sale page shows the most recent sale results, and as you can see on this, you've got the last one, which was on the 26th of May. There was 5 winners who won 0.05 Bitcoin for 0.025 Bitcoin. They also got 100 points, and then you also had, in this case, 14 other people that got 100 points. It shows the timestamp so that you can see how fast it was that people got in, and that way people can realize that they can see straight up how far they were away from winning. You can see the last one here was 16:14, so it was 8 minutes later, but the first few were all very, very close together. To claim a prize on Bitfeud, it has the instructions on it under the Claim Prize tab. And all it is you've got to send your payment to that Bitcoin address, then send an email with the following details: your member ID, the amount of Bitcoin you sent, and a transaction ID, a hash of the transaction, and then you'll have your Bitcoin sent back. The next earning source is I Want a Car. I Want a Car is set up as there's 3 different pools there. As you can see, a $25,000, $50,000, or $100,000 car. You can see underneath that it says the entries and the total entries that are in that, and then it says mine. So that's how many entries you have yourself in that. To earn points, it's exactly the same as Bitfeud. The only difference being, instead of a video coming up, it'll be a website. So you go to the points tab and you have this ad. As it says, click this ad to get points. It's the same as before. Free members can earn up to 50 points per day, up to a maximum of 1,000 a month. Premium members can earn up to 1,000 points a day, up to a maximum of 5,000 points per month. The difference on this one is that because it's a website, it's obviously taking up the full screen. You have right up the top, it has you may earn more points again, and then you've got the countdown timer. Once the timer gets down to 0, and it'll say that you've earned the points. As you see, it says as a free member you earn 1 point. You click to return. That will take you back to your points page. You can then click another ad and you can keep doing that. Or when you have done enough, you can go back to the intro page, and you'll see now that it has unassigned entries of 1 because we've just clicked on one ad. We can assign them to any of the 3 pools. So we can assign to pool 1. It asks you to confirm, you confirm, and now you can see it's got 1 entry in pool 1. Upgrade is exactly the same as the other earning sites. You can choose either Bitcoin or PayPal, except for the 1 month, which you can only upgrade in Bitcoin. It shows you once again the different referral commissions you can get on I Want a Car, the same as My Bitcoin Rewards. You then have a text ad which links to a website, as opposed to Bitfeud, which has a video with a text link with it. If you're a premium member, instead of having an upgrade on your tab, it'll be a renew. The renew will go to the exact same page. The only difference is that you'll be renewing subscription for the period that you choose, and that will be added on to the end of when your current subscription expires. The other one you will have is the My Ad tab, and on that you can put in your own ad. So in this case, you can see it's got a get paid to play games, the target URL, which is the website you want to go to, and then the content text. Then it shows the ad preview. So this is how it's going to come up where they're going to click it. It's going to look like that. And you can also click on that ad and it'll take you to the website just to see that that's working all right. You can also delete the ad, or if you want to change it, you can go into it and just click on the update and then that'll change. My Bitcoin rewards is where you can earn entries into 3 different pools for a drawing of different amounts of Bitcoins. In this case, at the moment, either 0.1, 0.2 or 0.3 Bitcoin. There will be drawings weekly if there is enough Bitcoins available for those drawings. Otherwise, it'll wait until there is enough Bitcoins in the pool to have a draw. As you can see, as a free member, your menu items up the top here are intro, points, and upgrade. Currently, there's no unassigned entries. So what we'll do is we'll go to points, and this comes up, and my Bitcoin rewards is set up exactly the same as I Want a Car. As with the other sites, free members can earn up to 50 points a day to a maximum of 1,000 points per month, and premium members can earn up to 1,000 points per day up to a maximum of 5,000 points per month. To make the points, to get the entries, as well as getting your GBBG points, you click on the ad. You'll then get a countdown will start at the top. The countdown starts once the page is fully loaded. You have 23 seconds that you have to watch before you can click on another one. You cannot open multiple tabs, otherwise it will say that you have not watched it for long enough. So as you can see, as it gets down, it'll then say I've earned 1 point as a free member, and you can click on there to return. That will take us back to the points page again, so we can then click on another ad if we want. Or once you've done enough clicking, you can go to the intro page. It will show how many unassigned entries you have, and you can assign those to whichever one of these pools it has. On these pools, as you can see, it shows how many current entries there are in there, how many entries you have, when the last drawing was, and you can also click on the link to show the past winners. Whenever there's a drawing that has been made, as you can see, there was one yesterday. Whenever there's a drawing, the total entries, all the entries that were previously in there will be reset to 0. So we'll assign this to pool 1. We'll just go confirm. And now you can see it's got 1 entry in there for me. To upgrade in my Bitcoin rewards, it's the same as I Want a Car or either on Bitfeud. You've got the choices of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months or 12 months. The 1 month upgrade, you cannot upgrade with PayPal. You can only upgrade in Bitcoin. The other ones, you have a choice of Bitcoin or PayPal. Although PayPal, you end up paying a little bit more because of the transfer fees and everything, because once they get it in PayPal, they then have to change it over to Bitcoin. It shows you on the screen here the different benefits with free and Premier. As mentioned before, the points amounts, free you can only make 1,000 points a month, Premier 5,000, and with a Premium membership you also get the commissions as well as having your text ad and getting views from your text ad. The last thing I'll go through is premium advertising on the website. On the website, in various places, you'll see advertisements like these two here. You'll also see there's a little advertise here. If you click on that, it then goes to this page, and this page gives you current rates for advertising on the site. As you can see, sidebar top, bottom footer, sign-in page. This is not the same advertising as what there is on the earning sources. The earning sources have a totally separate advertising from the premium members. This is separate. This is paid advertising. It also shows you some traffic statistics just so that they get an idea on what sort of traffic they can expect. So that's GBBG.Bitbillions. If you have any other questions that you still want answered, feel free to contact customer support at support@bitbillions.com. I wish you every success.